Good morning, students. I hope that you all are fine at your place. So, today we are going to start with your topic real and virtual image. So, for the real image, you have done the pinhole camera in your class 6th. I hope that you all remember it, that we have taken an object that is a candle and the light rays were traveling from two ends of that candle and they were falling on the screen which is on the opposite side of the pinhole camera. So you were able to see that an inverted image of the candle was formed. So this inverted image of the candle is known as the real image. This is just for explaining you what is the difference between the real and the virtual image. So here you can see that the light rays are traveling from this pinhole and they are meeting at this point on the screen. So the real and inverted images formed on the screen. So now some points are there that the real image is formed when the rays after reflection actually intersect at a point. So here you can see that they are actually meeting at a point. They are not produced backward. They are actually meeting. They can be obtained on the screen. So you can see that a screen is there and the real image is obtained on the screen. It is always inverted. So you will see that whenever a real image is formed, it is always inverted. It is formed in the front of the mirror. If we are talking about the mirror, then it will be formed in the front of the mirror. So notice there that the light rays obeys the laws of reflection and travels in straight line path. So beta, one mistake you all are doing, maximum of you are doing, that is you are bending the reflected rays, but it should not be done so because the light always travels in straight line path. And when we are talking about the virtual image, I have taken the image of a point object. So here you can see that a point object is there O, and from that I have taken two incident rays which are reflected back, and these reflected rays when produced backward meet at a point, intersect at a point, that is your image. So the very important thing that the reflected rays should not bend. You can't take this reflected ray here because it will, if it bends, it is not the reflected ray and the diagram you are drawing will be considered as wrong. Then the distance between mirror and the object and mirror and the image, it should be same. So you have to take in consideration these points whenever you are drawing the point object diagram. So this light rays will obey the laws of reflection. What are the laws of reflection? The very first law, that the angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection, and second law, they all should lie in same plane. Is it clear? So now how a virtual image is formed? When rays of light after reflection appears to diverge from a point. It is not actually diverging, but it appears. Appear means when it is produced backward, it will meet at a point. Is it clear? It cannot be obtained on the screen. So virtual image cannot be obtained on the screen. It is always erect. So it will be always erect and it is always formed behind the mirror. So here you can see this object is in front of the mirror, but this image is behind the mirror. Is it clear now, the difference between real and virtual image? Real image is that in which the light rays after reflection meet at a point, but in virtual image the rays of light after reflection appears to diverge from a point, means they are produced backward and then they meet at a point. Real image can be obtained on the screen, but virtual cannot be. So real image is always inverted, whereas the virtual image is always erect. And the real image is formed in front of mirror and the virtual image is formed behind the mirror. So your next topic is lateral inversion. So from the word lateral, it is clear that the spacing, the positioning of a body will be changed. So suppose you are holding your pen and you are standing in front of mirror. So if you are holding the pen in your right hand, so in the mirror it appears like that you are holding the pen in left hand. So this interchange of right of the object to the left of the image and left of the object to the right of the image is known as lateral inversion. So the definition comes out to be interchange of left and right sides of object and image formed by the plane mirror is called as lateral inversion. So here you can see I have shown you with an example. So this is your object and arrow is there. This is the A side of the arrow, this is the B side of arrow, this is the left side, this is the right side. This is your plane mirror. So whenever you see this in your plane mirror, you will see that A side will be this side. This is by mistake, you will not do like this. So A side will be here and B side will be here. So the left of the object becomes the right of the object. Here you can see that left is this, here it becomes the right, and the right of the object becomes the left of the image. Is it clear, beta? Whenever there is an interchange of left and right sides of the object and the image, that process or that phenomena is known as lateral inversion. So next is this lateral inversion is similar to the inversion that occurs on a blotting paper used to dry ink while writing. So whenever you are drying the ink, you use a blotting paper, and while drying that ink you will get the similar kind of lateral inversion that is produced in your plane mirror. Next is that the lateral inversions of the letters like A, H, I, M, O, T, U, V, W, X, this is not noticeable because they are having a line of symmetry. You can see that if A is there, it is having a line of symmetry, vertical line of symmetry. So the left and right of this A will be the same. So if the interchange is there also, it is not noticeable. Next is that in front of an ambulance, it has the letters written in the form of this. It is having the letters written in the form of this pattern, so that if the driver of a vehicle moving ahead of the ambulance reads the word, it is laterally inverted as the word ambulance in the rear view mirror of the driver which is moving ahead of the ambulance. He can see the ambulance word written like this in his mirror. Got it? That the rear view mirror which is also known as driver's mirror. Got it, beta? On the ambulance it is written like this, and whenever any person who is driving ahead sees that in his driver's mirror, the word appears like this, that is laterally inverted. Now the characteristics of the image formed by a plane mirror. So the image is upright or erect. It is a virtual image. It is the same size as that of the object. ऐसा तो नहीं है कि आप शीशे में खड़े होते हो, आप बड़े हो लेकिन शीशे में आप छोटे दिखते हो. It is not like that ना. you appears like a same size as you are. It is laterally inverted, that is, if you are holding the pen in your left hand, it will appear that you are holding the pen in the right hand of the image. Next, the image is formed as far behind the mirror as the object is in front of it. So this distance, that MO is equals to MI, this is this thing, that the distance between object and the mirror and the image both are same. Thank you. Have a nice day.